Right, so, um, we have the dumbasses back again, right? So, I posted some videos yesterday of my training, right? I'm harassing him, and you're harassing him. He took up martial arts back when he turned 13. Same time Miyagi-san, the original founder of Kempo Shotokan and Shidori Karate styles. Well, like I said, we got all day to worry about that. And you don't do it all at once. I know. And like I told you, I remember it right. That's all you need to know. I might start around 5. I know. Oh, wait, her ugly ass pussy. She looks like she been around the block a few times. And she needs to trim it or something. That's ugly, That's ugly, Sorry about that. Just kind of came on line there. And I mean, this woman is ragged out. She gotta lay off the dick for a while. Excuse my French there. She don't need Richard up her anymore. That's what I meant, not the penis. The offensive word for it. Though it's the same apparatus, whatever you call it. Sex is natural, sex is fun. Not everybody does it, but everybody should. So these are yellow belt techniques, right? And well, actually, they're more black belt techniques, but so I'm sitting down, then doing the karate for a little while, then sitting down, then doing the karate for a little while. So I'm resting in between, silly. I'm not doing it all at once. I'm resting over 5 minutes while I'm uploading the videos and going back and forth. Well, I'm waiting to gotta do the grass a little bit. I'll cut a strip in the front and mainly the back right now because that's the main area that has a lot of grass, right? The front ain't too bad right now, right? But again, so another way to practice is in your guard position, right? This is called the vertical punch. Now, you can also be cross your body, like I said, right? When you do that, it's called a cross. Now, you can also do it this way, cross your body, but that's more if your opponent is already this way. You might can punch him in the temple, but usually you just do a cross or a straight vertical punch. This usually smashes the nose, like in the Karate Kid when Danny went out like that. That's to break somebody's nose usually. But it means in three. Not 2, not 1, 3. Where he kind of was taught by a badass, right? What you call a hot dog in karate. What Cliff would call a hot dog anyway. And David Pelham was a hot dog, but Cliff and Johnny Norris. So anyone can throw punches though, vertical, horizontal. This is vertical, this is horizontal, right? So you can even do it inverted, which is usually called an uppercut. But right? It's not that you can't, it's just more of a back fist. It's called a reverse back fist when you do it like that.
Or inverted, yeah.
This here is a straight back fist.
So an inverted fist is like this, and you still use the two knuckles right there. Now you can do it this way, like I said, this way, even this way, but your main point is to hit them with in the nose or under the, right here, right?
It's a reverse hook. And you're grazing them with your knuckles right there.
You want to hit them right there, right? So, just to kind of distract them and break their nose.
Now, again, so you're doing the snap vertical. Now this is the extended from your guard position.
And you notice my hands aren't right up in my face. That's so you can't knock them into my jaw or something, right? If you're going to hold them close in, you got to hold them down a little bit. But this way you can block quickly, too. And your blocking position is up to you. You might want to parry a little.
So we got the inward head sword strike. Now you can even do that from your guard. You just gotta.
Now in tournament karate.
Now you can't really score a point in tournament karate with a karate chop. You have to do the ridge hand, reverse or forward, the jab, but only with the reverse punch does that easily follow with a point. So you're here, jab, reverse punch, jab, reverse punch. Now, I'm not no novice here, Jody. I know a little bit about all kinds of martial arts. But I'm trying to get kind of ranked.
Ranked. Not ranked.
I keep going over the techniques here. But also showing a little bit beyond it. Because mainly in Kempo, they just show their techniques.
Now, mainly like katas a lot. Now, Ed Parker has several katas, like 5 different katas, right? But, for instance, katas are mainly techniques you have to work on doing by looking at the book and then mirroring them, right? Now, because you're changing the format from book to live performance, you can do that legally, right? Because you're doing it for educational purposes, right? You're transforming it from a book format to a real live performance, right? On camera, right? And that's for educational purposes. anything for educational purposes can be taught back to the person who's teaching you the techniques too, right? See, not only do you want to train, you want to become an instructor in karate, right? So you can tell people what to do.
Now you can do it at different levels. Down.
That's why I also do
side,
commentary, right?
Parry with it. Parry's where you go to the opposite side of your body. Someone is coming in.
Now, even if,
downward,
you know,
downward,
you kind of know to parry, Cliff never taught us how to parry, right? By using the words, right?
This is the knife hand with
and
the,
so he kind of expects you to know what he's talking about, but you're a new student and you might not. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. And see, I don't have your knowledge yet, Cliff. And you gotta teach me what you know, because I don't know it until you do, right? All I mean, right? Now, the reason I know it's a parry is, you know, Kenpo calls it a what? Parry. I know what a parry is also in fencing. It's where you go the opposite side with your sword versus their sword, right? And you push them to the outside. And that's a parry, right? So... And this is so I can put it up on Facebook, because I deleted the actual video from the camera, which I was recording from. Right. I think. Maybe not, maybe not. And like I said, my mom's just confirming that I'm doing this, right? Whether she watches it or not.
Now you notice right now,
she's my second, right? I know I'm doing it so I can sign it myself, right? But I need someone to second it, right? Or confirm I'm doing the work, right? Exactly. That's all she's doing there, right?
Yeah.
And really, I think this is still on the phone, so I can pause it or stop it now. I need to do the ones that are actual videos, right? From the camera, right? That's not those, right? See, this is from the phone, so like that one's this one. I need to show you. Okay, we got 23 minutes. So it's 12 minutes. Uh-oh. Don't know what that happened. Mm-hmm. Now, this is me after a 3-story fall, though, Jody, right? Understand that, right? Or 2 1/4. Though they said it was 3 or 4. Now, that's because there's 2 barracks, right? There's one by us, which is 5 stories, and one where we were at, which was 3, right? Now, some of the doctors thought I fell 4 stories. Looking at my injuries, you see why, and thought I laid it on concrete, right? Looking at my injuries, you'll see why, Jody, right? And I just hope someone ain't contacting you like they're contacting me, trying to be me to you when I wouldn't do that to you, right? I don't even know your contact info, right? Unless it's on the tape. And like I said, I know you might not even be there anymore, right? But some asshole could try to write you in my name, right? Which is what I'm worried they did to Sheena, too. And that would be King and the shipmates.
This is just to teach you how to fight close quarters, right?
Now, when Chuck Sullivan and Vic LaRue do it, they do it a little bit different. Theirs is more